So we're meeting to discuss, we're briefing on the modeling activity, which we discussed that I'll come in tomorrow morning and do modeling with the children, very similar to how you'll be doing it, just like how you'll be doing it in the classroom.
Perfect.
So the reason we do modeling is so I can demonstrate the skill for you.
Okay.
And do you have any questions on the modeling?
No, I'm not right now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, no, I'm good.
So we have the skill set rubric, which we talked about when we created, and here I'm going to write this all up. I'm going to write it out bigger with the net, the partial and the unmet.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what you'll be, when you're watching me tomorrow,
You'll see.
you're going to have, so I'm going to use this one with the kiddos. So it's got my little skill set on the back.
Okay.
And then you're going to have the big rubric, and you're going to be kind of just taking notes, doing whatever however you want. So we're going to introduce the step, and then we're going to read a book with a problem in it. Have you thought about any books?
I like the pigeon idea because it's really simple, and especially because they're not.
And there's a bunch of them too,
Exactly.
So you can almost use.
And I might even go to.
I think we have
really ton of books. just splurge.
Do it.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one. I think I have one. I was going to go home and check for at least for tomorrow, and then you can borrow it.
And we have books. And we have books downstairs too. And I talked to.
I was going to say any of his books always have a problem.
Oh yeah, like the Knuckle Bunny.
Yeah,
I love that.
Or any of the what is it? The Picking Elephant books.
Oh yeah.
Have you read those?
Mm-hmm. That would be even better.
We have like 6 or 7 at home. Those are like Dexter's favorite.
You know that might be better. Well, just because it has to deal with friends too.
Friends, emotions,
Yeah.
and there's like always a problem that they like solve together.
So yeah,
Okay.
Like I said, I know that they have them at the bookstore too.
Yeah, and they have them at the library. She's got like all the Mo Willems books.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I know
they're like my favorite.
They're awesome. Drawings and everything are awesome.
Oh, they're so cute. I know the Knuckle Bunnies when it's on like the real world, like illustrated over it. I love it.
Cool.
So we're going to read the book, and then we're going to assist the children in labeling the different emotions in the book.
Okay.
And this can be all very interactive. We've talked about interactive storybook.
I haven't really seen it in action yet, which I know.
I could totally do that for next circuit.
Perfect.
I
know.
Yeah, I'll totally do that, and it's great. And I'll do a little bit tomorrow, but it could take a really long time. The kids will love it.
Yeah.
And then have the children label what the problem is in the book or problems.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about a problem that occurred in the classroom earlier that day, and we'll use puppets to role play. Do we have puppets available?
Yes. I have a Pooh Bear puppet and a pig puppet, but I know Pooh Bear and a pig puppet.
So you got 2 puppets.
But I know that there's more downstairs.
Awesome.
I know about these 2.
So I will, in the morning, I'll get there. I'm getting there at what, 8:30?
Okay.
A little bit after I drop Dexter off school.
Yeah.
And you and I will kind of be observing the kiddos and looking for problem situations, it doesn't have to be a conflict between kiddos. It could be just.
And I was trying to label them today. Like someone spilled their their applesauce. And I was like, oh, we have a problem. How can we fix that? And I tried to do. Evelyn was like, I want my water bottle when she was outside, and I was like, oh, sounds like you have a problem. What can we do about that? And it took her a second to what can we do? She was looking at me like, just give me the water bottle, lady. But I was trying to get the words out.
That'll be a good one for her. She's very demanding.
Yeah. She's like, I want my water bottle. And I was like, well, what can we do about that? How can we fix it? We're outside. Should we go inside and get it? Or do we need to, what? And I was trying to figure out, will going down the slide help getting the water bottle? And she was like, no, shit, that. And she's like, what? Just give me the water bottle, lady.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but no, it's good. I tried to do it. I intentionally noticed it twice.
Good.
Yeah, which I think
And that's like the whole point of this is
to really be able. I know. I think
awesome.
we'll get better.
Yeah.
Once I get
Oh
going.
yeah. Well, that's if I could just tell you this and you learned it, I wouldn't have a job.
I know.
I would be a coach.
Exactly.
Because everybody needs coaching. I need a coach right now.
I know. I need someone to just be in there 24/7 and be like, "This. Oh, remember this? Oh yeah, I forgot about that."
And then our next one that we'll do with the kiddos is have children list different problems. So like this is kind of we model it. We listed a problem in the classroom and then we act it out.
Yeah.
And then have children list different problems. So if they're having coming up with problems, give them an example. And I was thinking maybe we can write them on a piece of paper.
Okay.
And then
I have
either look up pictures or like create our own problem cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, and then since you'll be doing this each day, you just keep the list keeps getting longer.
Yeah.
And give them time to really grasp this. Because like at the first day we introduce this, it's going to be a little bit over their heads. And it's a big concept for these little guys.
Yeah.
So I think doing it for like the whole week, they'll have a better understanding.
Yeah. Exactly. Perfect. And good pictures. Yeah. You're good.
So then you're going to be looking at the skill set rubric, making sure, me taking notes, making sure I hit all the points that I'm making met.
Perfect.
And then, so right now we need to come up with a written plan of what you're going to be doing while I am modeling. I don't know why this is written. So we just need to make sure that my modeling is supporting your learning style. You're a very visual, social learner. So, and then how will you be participating? Like, what are you going to be doing while I'm modeling?
Standing in the corner. No, just kidding. Hopefully, taking notes, obviously, but maybe being in the. Be in the, not in circle, like in the space, but kind of like close to the space, but not in the space.
So sit back
a little bit
outside of group.
Yeah.
Who is your
Catherine will be there tomorrow.
Catherine will be there tomorrow. So what I want to use is Catherine. I want her to have her normal role.
Okay.
And then you're kind of sitting back, observing, taking notes.
Okay. So she'll probably sit with the kiddos.
Yeah, and I was thinking, since we have one little guy who has a harder time with maintaining a group, especially right now, what do you think would be good? Do you think he would sit on her lap? And
maybe.
If we had something that
I think he would, and holding like a car, or something, like hold it, like I don't know. That's what I was thinking about today, which is totally off the subject.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I need to figure out a way to get him
fidget toy.
Yeah, because he wanted to get, and I know like it's new space, new everything.
Yeah.
So he wanted to go and see everything.
Right.
Get him to like actually sit, which I think kind of worked to a certain extent for like a minute or two.
We should all sit down and talk about that.
Yeah.
Like what strategies, because we need to sit down and look at what strategies are going to help him, stay at the group times that he struggles with, those non-preferred activities.
Yeah, exactly.
And then making sure he knows, because he needs to learn that the expectation is to stay.
Exactly.
Just because he's done doesn't mean you leave.
Exactly.
But our expectation right now is like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, we're not expecting too much.
Exactly. I know. I think that's the thing. And I need to push through it because, when he doesn't want to do something, he cries or whines, kind of, which is a little tricky for me to like not focus on that kind of, or like and be more with the group. And I tried to do that today, but it was not.
Well, you have a co-teacher every day.
Exactly, and she was doing good.
Okay,
and she did a good job with that. And
if you're leading, she needs to be assisting.
Exactly, and she was doing awesome with that. It just was like actually getting him to sit down, which will take time.
It will. I mean, he was sitting at Circle next door, so it's definitely going to happen. Just to make sure that we're meeting your learning style, is this by me modeling in front of the kids?
I think that would be good, yeah. And then me being able to take notes and then having that visual of the sheets and everything to be able to look and be like, okay, I did this, check. Yeah. Did this, check.
So it's on the back, and once we get this all refined, we'll make a nice, pretty copy.
Perfect.
And then we can do it for each of the problem-solving steps.
Nice.
Okay. So you're going to get Wilson and Catherine's lab, taking notes and skill set. Rubric. So since this will be kind of a change of, even though it's only the second day of school, so really not a change of scenery, you will still need to prep the children that I'm going to be doing something with them.
Yeah.
So do you have any ideas of how you'll do that?
Maybe at snack time, because we're going to try to have snack before the sit or large group activity, whether that be specials or circle time or something, so I can prep them at snack time / throughout the day, throughout the morning.
That's great.
Or really make sure, and then during the day, I feel like that would be a good for some of the friends who know you. And if they have a tricky time dropping off, I can say, yes, we have a special activity with Miss Carie. They'll love that.
Oh, it'll be fun to see them.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Julia gonna be there?
There
you go.
I know. So cute.
We need to start talking to Mom.
Yeah.
Jen's on board. I don't know if she'll talk to you at all.
I know.
Oh, I guess you haven't seen her in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Makes sense. I know. I needed to talk to Mom and need to.
I know. Digressing a little bit. Let's talk about that after this.
Okay. Perfect.
So, how do you feel that this promotes a culture of inclusion in the classroom?
Well, getting the kids to do an activity together, obviously, as well as if there's problems or whatever, getting them to work it out together. That makes sense. Instead of learning how to work out with each other instead of coming to me, which obviously that's a solution that they can use, but really trying to work on it to themselves, growing up, kind of being grown-ups a little bit, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know, getting to work together.
I think you made a good point. We're going to do this activity with all our friends.
Yeah.
And there might be some supports in place to ensure that they're all there.
Yeah, exactly.
We were talking about their little guy.
Yeah, exactly that.
And then giving them all the skills to work out their problems.
And then getting them to role play. No, never mind. We're only role playing.
Yeah, we haven't quite gotten there yet.
Yeah. But once they get
I think that's definitely a goal for this year,
is
if we can get them role-playing together by the end of the year. I mean, that'll help with peer interaction, so we'll really, support them.
Exactly.
How do you think this can be individualized for children with special needs? The little steps that we
individualize? Well, depending on...
Sorry, I'm just trying to give you quite the answer.
Oh,
I was maybe making shorter.
Yeah.
For children who have lower attention.
Exactly. And maybe not just role play, or maybe just talk, or maybe
just book,
or whatever, depending on what works for them. Because I know some kids love books. Some of the kids always love the books.
Yeah.
And then some of the kids don't like books, and they all have different learning styles, just like us. So.
Yeah, being very aware of that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Just pick and choose. Obviously, I feel like introduce needs to be there, no matter what. But then, picking from these two. Nope. This one, and then that puppets, or that one. Just picking from those three.
Yeah, you wouldn't do both puppets and role play.
Exactly.
You can kind of switch it up from day to day.
Yeah. But picking but if there's a kiddo who we know really likes to play with puppets or really likes to play with stuffed animals or something,
you'll be amazed. All kids.
Yeah.
Even it doesn't matter how old they are. They all puppets. This is amazing. There's this thing talking.
Yeah. So.
Do you have any questions about tomorrow?
No, I don't think so. No, because I know the book that we're doing, know what I have to do.
Yeah. So you got your plan written.
Yep. Yeah. I think I'm set. I'm sure there'll be a question that comes up during the thing.
Yeah. Feel free. Take notes when you're writing. If you have questions, like jot down questions. Then after the video, or after we video the modeling in the classroom, we'll then debrief about and we'll actually watch if we have time. We do have time because we have to. We'll watch the modeling video together.
Okay.
And then we'll actually score the rubric together.
Okay, cool.
On how I did, and then we'll discuss if there needs to happen any types of modification.
Okay.
For your teaching style.
Yeah.
Okay, that was great, Carie, but I don't feel comfortable doing that, or it just feels better for me.
Yeah.
And then any other modifications to support some kiddos that we have in the class.
Yep.
So, maybe we'll try a fidget or having something available.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, main goal is to get everyone to stay, and I think it'll be good. It'll work.
It's going to be short. I mean, we'll do the pigeon book because they're so much shorter than the picking elephant books.
Yeah, that is true.
And we could just keep we'll have all those books available throughout the whole problem-solving unit kind of thing.
Cool.
Because
because I think if we have a fidget toy for him, and then I think if you give him lots of attention, then and get him to be a helper kind of thing, it will work out. Him and
so we'll have a short book.
Well, both of them actually.
We'll have kids help label the emotions throughout the story.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the book, we'll talk about the problem that happened in the book. And then we'll bring up a scenario that happened in the classroom that day, and I will use puppets to act it out.
Perfect.
And then we'll start creating a list of different problems.
Awesome.
And a little note, I said don't go to a solution yet. So right now we're just focusing on the problem.
Labeling the problem. Don't worry about
and talking about the emotions associated with the problem.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Sounds good.